Yoga.
Ektaji, questions? Okay. So, if Lord Krishna, if he has a control on the Prakriti, then why he didn't control Duryodhana's element or ego or anything?
God is not going to come down and control you, and especially those people who think, oh, Guruji will take care of everything. I can do anything wrong I want. No. Yeah. Whatever karmas you do, you will have to go through the karma phalam. It was all their karma phalam to come together into that battle. Now it was their job to do a pure action so that they do not have a new karma phalam out of that war. Yeah, out of that action. Yes. So you cannot say, oh, God will take care of me. Those of you who have blind faith, that is what I call blind faith. No blind faith. Faith is what? What needs to come to me will come to me. Blind faith is what? I can do bad, good will only happen to me. You see? Difference. Yeah?
I think she meant...
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But don't use the word blind faith. Yes, have faith. Everything is there. The highway is there. You do not have to build the highway and then keep walking. It's already there. You just drive, relax and drive. It's no use driving. Highway hai kya aage? Oh, I cannot see. Is it there? Is it there? That's how you're driving. That's how you're really driving in life. Chill, relax. Relax your shoulders. Yeah? Keep your hands on the steering wheel. You cannot say, oh, now though I can do inaction. That is also going to land you in an accident. You keep driving in a relaxed manner because the entire highway has been paved already. Yeah? This is faith. This is not blind faith. Blind faith is, I will take my hands off the steering. Anyway, it's paved, na? The car will go on its own. The car is not going to go onto the highway, it's going to go down into the valley. Yes? So recognize this. That is blind faith. Next. Now comes the shloka from chapter 3, 3-2.
So, Ektaji, what is the reading this homework, right? Classwork?
Now cancel all of them. Middle is no. Now strike through everything. Nir-yoga-kshemam. Nir-yoga-kshemam. Yeah? Drop the yoga and the shema. Completely strike through each of them now. Just drive. Relax your shoulders. Calm down. Put your head on the seat. Aram se and drive. Drop the feverishness. What has to happen will happen. Yeah? Murphy's law. Yeah? What can happen?
Will go wrong.
Will happen. Wrong and right नहीं बोलते. What can happen will happen.
No, I think it's right. If anything go wrong, it will go wrong.
Yes. So now Arjuna is very confused. First, in chapter 2, he told him, you fight, you fight, you fight. Yeah. What, you cannot run away. What will people say about you? He poked his ego. Yeah. Then he said, anyway, they are Atmas. They are not going to die. You are also an Atma. Understand this Jnana. Jnana is the highest. Yeah. So, just relax. Yeah. So, he's like, okay, great. Jnana is the highest. I should run away to the mountains. Yeah. Then he says, okay, I don't want to do anything. He says, no, you cannot resort to inaction, Arjuna. You cannot say, I'm not going to drive. I'm going to put my hands down from the steering wheel. Yeah. You don't worry at all. So now all these different statements were very contradictory in themselves. So he comes to this sutra 3.2. व्यामीश्रेणेव वाक्येन
व्यामीश्रेणेव वाक्येन
बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे
बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे
तदेकं वद निश्चित्य
तदेकं वद निश्चित्य
येन श्रेयोऽहमाप्नुयाम्
येन श्रेयोऽहमाप्नुयाम्.
Vyamishreneva vakyena, confusing statements. Yeah, he's directly telling Lord Krishna, oh, confusing statements.
What are you doing, man?
And yourself as well. So he's saying confusing statements. Buddhim mohayasiva me. My buddhi, my intellect is also getting confused with all your statements. Yeah? Moha, see the word moha is so beautiful. That which confuses you is moha. Vyamishreneva vakyena
व्यामीश्रेणेव वाक्येन
buddhim mohayasiva me
बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे
तदेकं वद निश्चित्य
तदेकं वद निश्चित्य
येन श्रेयोऽहम् आप्नुयाम्.
येन श्रेयोऽहमाप्नुयाम्.
So he's saying confusing statements. These are confusing statements and they are confusing my intellect. That's the first line. Second, tad ekam vad. Say one thing.
So simple, right?
Bottom line. Say one thing. Nishchitya. Definitely. Yena shreyo aham apnuyam means that which I can apnao. In Hindi, apnana. The translation in English?
Adopt.
Adopt. That which I can adopt and follow basically. But the real rest is in Hindi.
Yeah.
जो मैं अपना सकता हूँ. That which I can
Make my own.
make my own. Yeah, say one thing. Yeah, because I am really confused by your statements. All your statements are of, illusionary. Moha. You tell me one thing, then you tell me another thing, then you again tell me this, then you tell me that. You give me so many options, now I'm back to the same situation. Yeah, I'm confused. Tell me one thing, he says. So, now Gurudev goes on to a more pertinent shloka where he talks about karma. 4-16. किम कर्म किम अकर्मेति
किं कर्म किम् अकर्मेति
कवयो अप्यत्र मोहिता
कवयो अप्यत्र मोहिता
तते कर्म प्रवक्ष्यामि
तते कर्म प्रवक्ष्यामि
यज्ञात्वा मोक्षसे शुभात्
यज्ञात्वा मोक्षसे शुभात्.
किम कर्म. What is karma? Kim akarmeti. What is akarma? Two things, huh? What is karma? What is akarma? Arjuna is asking this question. Kavayo apyatra mohita. This confuses even the most intelligent ones. Mohita is to confuse. But when you get attached, that's where the illusions come up. That is why he is saying, you are confusing me. You are telling me don't be attached to people, situations and things, and you are bringing up new ideas in my head. Again I am getting attached to those ideas. Stop confusing me. Now I am confused what is karma and what is akarma also. Now explain again, he is telling. Yeah? Tate karma pravakshami. Now Lord Krishna is speaking, the second sentence. I will tell you about that karma, yagyatva, knowing which, moksha se ashubha, you will attain moksha from that which is ashubh. Ashubh,
Literally Ashok.
literally ashubh.
Inauspicious.
Inauspicious, which is not good, which is bad.
So you will attain
Moksha from ashubh, from that which is bad. Ashubhat, that is, which is ashubh. So now he gives him the answer to the question, what is karma, what is akarma, that was his question. No? So next 4-18. Karmanya akarma yah pashyed.
Karmanya karmanya pashyed.
Akarmani cha karmaya.
Akarmani cha karmaya.
Sabuddhiman manusyeshu.
Sabuddhiman manusyeshu.
Sayukta kritsana karma krit.
Sayukta krishna karmakrit.
That's a tongue twister.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah. So the first line is one who sees akarma in karma and karma in akarma. He is the most intelligent amongst men, is the second line. Karmanya akarmaya. This Guruji explained, no?
Yeah.
You are doing so much activity, but there is a corner in you which is just witnessing everything. That is not doing anything. Even right now you are making notes, you are listening to me. Yeah? The mind is processing, all the information is coming, your thoughts are coming. Yeah? Maybe you have some emotions. All this activity is there, but still inside you there is a silent corner where there is no activity. Can you observe that? Can you observe that silence within you? That is your witnessing consciousness. That is the Sakshi Bhav that all the time Ashtavakra talks about. Being a Sakshi, being established in that witnessing consciousness again and again, despite all the activity that I am doing. Yeah? So if I can always be established in this silence, despite running, doing this, doing that, talking, but there is a silent corner and I am established in that, then I am the intelligent or the wise one. Yeah? Now the other way around, when you are silent in the night, when you are sleeping, yeah, you feel that everything, all activities have come to an end. There is no activity. But actually so much activity happening. Heart is beating, breath is going in, out, in, out. Yeah, you are actually seeing lot of dreams. Yeah? In the body, digestion is happening. Yeah? So many things, new cells are getting born, old cells are being discarded. Yeah? Your hair grows most in the night. This is dead cells, you know this, right? Hair and nails is basically dead body. That's
Waste.
how waste comes out. Yeah? All this happens more, these activities happen more in the night when you think there is no activity.
So when the hair are not growing, what does that mean?
So,
You're pure. There's no waste.
you're ever alive, Arunji.
You're pure.
Focus on the not growing hair.
Yeah? So a wise one, that's the second line. Sa buddhiman manusheshu. He is a wise human being. Yeah? Who can see that? The first line. karma and akarma and akarma and karma. He is a buddhiman. Sa yukta krit san akarma krit. He is established in non-doing even while doing. Clear? Yeah? Even while doing actions, he is actually established in non-doership. Why? Because he has moved to that witnessing consciousness and he's a sakshi again and again to everything that is happening. Doesn't matter if he's at work, whether he's with family, whether he's with people or he's all alone in the room. He still watches the drama in the mind. The drama in the mind is on account of these elements and doshas and gunas. So it will happen, no, all the time. Even when you are very, very silent, very quiet, sitting in the house all by yourself, the mind is going on and on. Have you noticed? All elements going up and down. Yes? Even then, not getting lost in that up and down of the elements and thoughts and emotions, but being completely centered. Yeah? He is established in non-doership. Got it? Are you established? 2 years हो गया ना अष्टावक्र होके? इतना किया साक्षी भाव बाय हार्ट कर दिया. He made his name also Sakshi and Bhav. Remember your own joke? Yeah. You think, are you there? Are you practicing it again and again, coming to the witnessing consciousness? Or are you still lost in people, in things happening in work and business, in children, neighbors, Indian friends, Indian relatives, and all their sound? Are you still lost in all this or are you established? And how long are you going to continue this drama? You are only turning every effect into another cause. High time. You cannot say, oh, I have this whole life. When I become 60 years old, I'll do it. I'll become 70 years old that time. This is in Vanaprastha ashram. I'll step into Vanaprastha ashram, then I'll do. Yeah, Vanaprastha ashram ho gaya. Then what they say? Last ashram. Who knows you're going to live 75 and 80 and 90? Who knows? Don't push it out. This moment now. Yeah? It's got nothing to do with age. You're repeating the same things again and again. Recognize this. Wake up to this. Yeah? This mind that is still lost in outside, bring it within. Enough being lost outside. Focus inside. Yeah? Till the time you are lost outside, you are going to be lost in Vyakhya, I tell you. Focusing inside requires sankalpa. That sankalpa will happen only when you move from external to the internal. Start turning inwards now. Enough. Yeah? Reading all these scriptures is not going to get you there. Even doing Kriya is not going to get you there. Even doing Padma Sadhana meditation is not going to get you there. Unless you yourself stop looking outside and start this inward journey. All these are just knocks on your door to tell you, turn inwards. You can't get lost in them. They were knocks on the door. You're still standing at the door. Walk inside. You cannot be lost in the scripture. You cannot be lost in a practice. You cannot be lost in the meditation. You have to start the journey inwards. Yeah. So, this is witnessing consciousness. Sakshi Bhav. When you work from that witnessing consciousness, every action becomes pure. There is no karma created. Every single action just remains that it was, the effect. It does not turn into another cause. So amazing if you can just end all the chains. Yeah? So perfect, no? There'll be no throwing out. And one day, this will all end. Anyway, it's going to end. You decide how long you want to continue the same rubbish, same drama. So wise one is the one who sees activity in silence and silence in activity, who's constantly focused and established here in the center, away from everything. Again, not resorting to inaction, but doing every action nishkam. Yeah? Doing nishkam karma. That is the only way out. There is no other way. So stop looking for shortcuts. Yeah? Drop this habit of looking for shortcuts. Again, you get lost in vyakhya. Have you noticed? Even about spirituality, you have a lot of vyakhya in the mind. Even about the knowledge, mind can start doing a lot of vyakhya. It becomes very difficult to actually separate the intellect from the rubbish vyakhya that the mind is doing. Don't you get lost in words in your own head?
Yes.
Yeah. Very important to learn to recognize intellect from this vyakhya of the mind. It's utter rubbish. It's just emotional mess here. Here is the practical intelligence that tells you this is it. And it tells you, it tells everybody. We all have the same viveka. It's not different. It's up to you who you listen to. That's what creates the problem. You don't listen to the intellect. You get lost in the vyakhya of the mind. That is where all the turbulence starts. That is why he says, take a step back and be established in the silence. Then you are a buddhiman manushya. Homework number 3. Are you a buddhiman manushya? Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. Am I a buddhiman manushya according to the definition of Lord Krishna? Again, shloka is repeated. The next one, Yogastha Guru Karmani. We already did this. You just be established in yourself and do the karma. In Siddhi and Asiddhi, just keep sambhava. You did this. It's just a repetition. Karmano hyapi bodhadvam.
Karmano hyapi bodhadvam.
Bodhadvam cha vikarmanaha.
Bodhavyam cha vikarmanam.
Akarmanascha bodhavyam.
Akarmanascha bodhavyam.
Gahana karmano gati.
Gahana karmano gati.
One must know what is good karma. Karmano hyapi bodhavyam is one must know what is good karma. Bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha. One must know what is bad karma. Next line. Akarmanascha bodhavyam. One must know akarma. Despite knowing all this, Gahana karmano gati. Unfathomable are the ways of karma. You can know all this. You can know what is good karma. You know what will cause bad karma. Yeah? You will know what is nishkam karma. Yeah? Where I will not create any karma. Where it is just pure action. But beyond that, can I know? Gahana karmano gati. Unfathomable are the ways of karma.
Surprising, Arjuna didn't bash Krishna.
क्या टाइम पास कर रहा है यार
Beyond the point, you will never know. So drop this thirst in the mind. I want to know what is going to come out of this. I want to know what is going to come out of this. Will this result in this or will this result in that? Feverishness. Drop this. Gahana karmano gati. Accept this. You will never know. Yeah? What has to happen will happen. Let it happen. Drop this feverishness. Unnecessary, your mind is occupied. Yeah? Empty it. Because whatever occupies your conscious mind becomes an impression and sits in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like the basement. And your conscious mind is like the living room, family room upstairs. Yeah? All the guests that come in, exception for this house, they come to the living room, family room, they see only that. Yeah? You have a conscious mind where you like to believe you are like this. You have an image of yourself. Right? You like to talk to yourself like that. You like to portray yourself like that in the world. You like to think that I am like this. All these impressions are there in your conscious mind. But these impressions become stronger and stronger with time and go and sit down in the basement, the hidden ones. Yeah? So just a distaste to somebody up in the living room becomes a strong enmity and sits in the subconscious mind. And this you carry to the next lifetime. All your impressions get stored in the basement. You feel, oh no, I don't have ego. I don't have any hatred. But at a very subtle subconscious level, there is some ego hidden. There is some hatred, some major negativity hidden. It suddenly sprouts out in life. Sometimes you're just surprised by your own reaction to some people. Have you noticed? You're like, oh, I'm not like this, but where did this come from? Hasn't it happened with you? Maybe a spurt of anger, a spurt of jealousy, hatred, repulsion towards somebody. And you are like, oh, I really don't behave like this. I'm not like this. I don't know from where this came. That impression that had travelled to the basement and was sitting hidden in your subconscious mind.
So you don't know these subconscious things sometimes?
Yes, we are not aware of them. Because I am encouraging whatever happens. All the Vyakhya creates these subtle impressions that go and sit in the subconscious. What is Vyakhya? Oh, he should have not done this, she should have not done this, I should have not done this, this is so bad, this happened, that happened. Yeah? After a few days of worrying, I let go of it also. At the conscious level, I feel I have let go. But in these days of worry, what I did created a very strong impression and that went and sat in my subconscious. And I'm not even aware now, I have formed an unconscious opinion of that person because I kept thinking about him wrong in all these days. And suddenly down the line, 1 year, 2 years down the line, suddenly the subconscious impression comes up in the form of anger or whatever, hatred, whatever came up. And you're stunned. Really? I can't believe myself. I don't know. I did that? You seeing this? recognize this aspect of the mind. Your mind has this aspect. And we all have experienced it, right? Right or wrong? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can relate to it. Your personal experiences are your personal experiences, but what I am saying about these levels in the mind is there. The upper level, which is visible to all and you, and a lower basement level.
So is there a way to sit on this and bring those things up?
Again and again going to the witnessing consciousness. Because when you are in the witnessing consciousness, someday even if this came up, this subconscious impression came up, I did not react or got angry or got into that hatred or that fight. I'm just watching. Oh, big fire element from the past came up right now. You see what I'm saying? The witnessing consciousness is the key. Sakshi is the key. Being yogastha is the key. There is no other shortcut. So recognize this aspect of the mind. I want you to think about this a little more. It's a very subtle thing. You have some things at the subconscious level hidden. You hide it from yourself also. Have you noticed? No, I'm not like this. No, I'm not like this. Have you noticed?
Denial.
Yeah. Many times the intellect will, in its most sane time, will say, you know what, this negativity is there. No, I don't have this. I don't do like this. I'm pushing it into the basement more and more. Yeah? The more you let things be as they are, but you disassociate from them, recognizing these are just earth, water, fire, ether, just rajas, tamas, sattva, just vata, pitta, kapha. It's okay. I had the most vile thought. It's okay. Yeah, let me not push it under the carpet. Be a witnessing consciousness and let it go. Rather than pushing the dirt under the carpet. This is a very intense tapas. In Zen monasteries, they do this. You just sit and observe every thought that comes. Just observe, and for hours together. There is no music and meditation and somebody guiding you. You just sit and observe for hours together. And clean your own mind. It's like vacuuming your own mind. We did a little bit of that in the Ishavasya, remember? But I did put on some music for you to do it. Similar processes are there in Zen. So, clean. If you have anything hidden under the carpet, identify that. Make this a homework, in fact. Number 4. Homework number 4. If you notice something that comes up like it's hidden under the carpet, don't push it deep under. Accept it, face the mirror, however difficult it is. Because that is what creates lots of karmas that come my way that I don't even realize. That's what makes it unfathomable. The existence of this basement level, the subconscious mind, makes it unfathomable. Do you get it? Nobody else is making it unfathomable for you, really. It is your own mind that is responsible for it. That is why Gahana Karmano Gati. Last sutra, 3-15. Karma Brahmodbhavam Vidhi.
Karma Brahmodbhavam Vidhi.
Brahmakshara Samudbhavam.
Brahmakshara Samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma
Tasmat sarvagatam Brahma
Nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Karma is present throughout the Brahman. Karma Brahmodbhavam Vidhi means karma is present throughout this Brahman, this entire universe, creation, whatever you want to call it. Throughout the Brahman. And the second part is a repetition. There is karma in all that exists in the Brahman. So it's like saying there is water in the ocean and there is water inside the fish that are in the ocean, or all the things that are inside the ocean. Tasmat sarvagatam Brahma. Everything in Brahman is run by karma. Nityam, always run by karma. Like Guruji said, no, there is nothing. There is just the universe and karma. Really, there is no past, present and future. This is where he said that.
Is universe and karma, or because karma is in the universe also?
Correct. So there are only two things. There's just the entire universe, or Brahman if you want to call it, and karma in it.
Karma.
There is nothing like past, present, future. Because I see a particular karma right now through this peephole, I call this the present. And I call what I saw as past, and what I am really worrying about, the karma phalam, is future. But it is not like that. There is really no past, present, future. It is one highway which is already there. I am driving on the highway and I feel only this road is paved. Oh, I don't know if 1,000 meters ahead it is still there. But it is there. Recognize this thing. I put this in a little PowerPoint. If you can show the PowerPoint. What is this? We have spoken about this. What is it? We've spoken about this last year, guys.
With the root up and the branches down.
The upside down tree, which Lord Krishna speaks about. He'll speak about it ahead in the future chapters, but we have discussed this before. Yeah? What does it mean now, you tell me?
It's a reverse way.
So what is the first cause? I understand all, now it is all cause and effect, cause and effect. What was the first cause?
I.
Perfect. I. Yeah? In Sanskrit it is called Jiveshana. You remember the Eshanas we did? No?
Yes,
Jiveshna, Vitteshna, Putreshna, Lokeshna. Remember the four
Yeah.
Eshnas? Where you see the first cause, the root is Jiveshna, is the first I. Yeah? That happened in the pool of consciousness and you broke out of that pool of consciousness. Yeah? And that Jiveshna led to all these effects that are happening. And then the ball started rolling from there. And it's still rolling. Cause, effect, cause, effect, cause, effect. The other three, Lokeshna, Putreshna and Vitteshna, are all happening as a part of this rolling effect. What is Vitteshna? Money, 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 material. I want to acquire this material. Vitteshna. What is Putreshna? For your child. I want this this child, the moha that you have with your children. It's been given a separate category altogether. Putreshna. And the third, Lokeshna. What will people say? Somebody should appreciate me. Somebody should say good about me. Oh, I don't want you to criticize me. All these are the three Eshnas are the effects of the main Jiveshana. Now you understand? The cause is Jiveshna. The effects are Lokeshna, Vitteshna and Putreshna. And then this continues. From lifetime to lifetime to lifetime this continues. Go to the next slide. I see life like this, through my little peephole. Where I am, that is my present. Yeah? The road that I came from was my past. Yes? And the next, whatever might happen, wherever I might go is future. I am constricted by this vision, this narrow vision. This is past, present and future. This is how I see my life. It does not exist like that. Because everything is nothing but cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. One karma leading to the next karma, leading to the next karma, leading to the next karma. That's all it is. It is just one Brahman and there is just karma in it. The karma that I see right now, I call that present. The karma that I had seen some time ago, I call past, that I'm not going through right now. And the karma that I am so feverish about, I don't know what is going to happen, I am uncertain and restless about, is the future. Because I am stuck in a narrow vision. But karma is really not so simple. Go to the next slide. Christina, please go to the next slide. That is karma for you. Gahana karmano gati. Unfathomable are the ways of karma. Yes, that's what it is, guys. Really. So just be with what is. Whatever has come your way, it's okay. Yeah? Be with what is. What is. Yeah? Focus on the action, not the karma phala, not on the fruit of action. Make your action pure. That's it. Simple. Apply these three. I'm not the doer. Samatvam yoga. Yeah, yoga karma sukoshanam. Skill in action is yoga. Pure action. Adopt these three. Yeah? Focus on the action. Yeah? Focusing on the positive, not on the negative. The Vyakhya is all negative. I do not know what will happen. All uncertainties. Yeah? Next slide. Christina, please go to the next slide. Just a summary here. Karma is just action. And you have complete control over it. You have no control over karma phalam, the fruit of action. No right over it. So you cannot say, I am teaching my child this and my child should listen to me. That is karma phalam. My child should listen to me. Or my wife should listen to me. My husband should listen to me. Yeah? My friend should do what I have said. Or I want. This is all karma phalam. Yeah? You do not have a right over it. You have right only to the action. keep it pure. Yeah? And how do I keep it pure? By being nishkam. Yeah? Nishkam. Kam is desire or craving. Being devoid of desire. What is.
So it's written over the nishkarma.
Yeah, nishkam karma
Nishkam.
or nishkarma. Not doing or nishkriyata, yeah, is inaction. It does not mean nishkam karma. Lot of people get into this. Oh, I don't have to do any work. No, nishkam. No work. Don't work. Yeah, you sit at home. Money is not going to fall into your lap. Oh, if it has to come, it will come anyways. No. You do your action and you drop your expectation from that action. Yeah? So do not give into nishkriyata. Just for the people who are more comfortable with Hindi, you can understand this much better. Nishkriyata rather than just inaction.
I think it's interesting that over the years that Sanskrit got kind of devolved into other languages. Kama, desire, became kama, work. Like in Hindi, kam is work. Hindi, Marathi, many other languages which are derived from Sanskrit. But kama in Sanskrit is desire.
Desire.
So
Yeah.
it got, even as the language got evolved, even the people's, the whole attitudes,
Or
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
or
Thinking.
meaning.
thinking, it kind of reflects in the language itself.
Yeah. That is why I brought this up, the Hindi thing, that lots of people misunderstand it. Yeah, when Krishna says nishkam karma, oh, let's not work.
Nishkriyata.
They see it as nishkriyata. That is why I brought the difference up here. Yeah. So, nishkam karma, nishkarma is nothing but doing whatever comes my way, devoid of the raga dvesha. Not devoid of action. Devoid of raga dvesha, my attachment to the action. Yes, and then the 3 F's. Gurudev give you freedom from
Foolishness.
foolishness, foolishness and
Fear.
fear. And then what is there?
Action devoid of vasana.
Yeah, desires, cravings is pure action. I explained pure action to you. And how? I told you right in the beginning. Sankalpa and Samarpan. But you remember the 5 steps, right?
Yeah.
First see the Tathya,
Vyakhya.
you get the Vyakhya, then I do Samarpan of the Vyakhya, then
Sankalpa.
take a Sankalpa and then
Samarpan
of the
to
Sankalpa.
Sankalp to.
Complete faith. So whatever your actions are, whether they are Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik or Adhyatmik, doesn't matter. What is Adi Bhautik? Physical, for the physical. Adi Daivik, for the mental, subtle realm of existence. It's also Devas, of
Devas.
course. We will talk more about this. Then we have spoken a lot about Devas. And third is Adhyatmik. Whatever your action is, keep it pure. Even in spirituality, it can become impure. Right? So recognize this. That's the gist of Karma Yoga. So I want you to think, are you a Karma Yogi? Even before we go into Gyan Yoga. Yeah. Is there a calling from within to follow these principles? Yeah. So recognize that within me is there that calling of Karma Yogi.